So here we are with the first content update slash DLC for WWE 2K23, and no one asked for it. But as you know, I'm an optimist in this community. Look at this new DLC. You start off by getting some of my faction packs, but you get a Sapphire, Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner, an Emerald Top Dollar, a Gold, Ashante the Adonis, and of course Emerald B-Fab as the manager. Now of course the highlights of these are that you get a classic tag team and you get a modern tag team just in case you're using universe mode. It's a nice healthy addition. A lot of people were worried about the controversy behind Rick Steiner due to his transphobic comments that came out. We were wondering if he was going to get removed from the pack, but it looks like he's still in. They just haven't used him in any promotional footage. After I finished up with my faction, I headed over to the Jukebox because I had to put on that hit row song and also the Steiner. Listen man, don't judge me, a bop is a bop, alright? And would you look at this, the tag teams are already pre-made for us, except for in universe mode. You gotta remake them in universe mode. Something that hit me by surprise is that Ashante the Adonis is a 75 and Top Dollar is a 74 and Rick Steiner comes in at a 90 and Scott Steiner is a 91. That's crazy. Now there was also a crowd of people who wanted to play as B-Fab, and that is me also. If you want to get your hands on B-Fab, check out what's the status. He has a B-Fab that's playable. The only thing with this B-Fab is if you try to edit the entrance on the Xbox edition, it will crash your game. So yeah, that's great. But it does come with commentary, and I believe that you can edit the moveset. They have her neck breaker in the game, but you can't play as her. It doesn't make sense. But I definitely downloaded her, and I'm going to be using her in my universe mode. So after downloading B-Fab and checking out the My Faction content, I decided to go ahead and put on a match between these new tag teams. And yeah, your boy was getting destroyed. I ain't gonna lie. I played as hit row. Also, shout out to their entrance, man. Mocapped well. Camera work on it is chef's kiss, man. And the Steiner brothers entrance is yeah, it's just there. So we get into our match. I'm playing as Top Dollar, and you know Top Dollar's cool. He has some regular powerhouse moves. I didn't realize Top Dollar was so big. You decided to book him as a solo guy. Well, you got another big man, and I don't know about you, but the roster can always use more big men for me. Another great side note is that they added some brand new tag team moves for the people who have tag teams that have a big man and they have a small guy that likes to fly around. They blend perfectly. The most notable moveset award goes to Ashante Adonis. I did not know he has such a cool moveset, and it looks a little, you know, he got a little bit of swag added to it. So shout out to whoever did the mocaps for his taunts and his animations. And also Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, and Top Dollar all did their job too. They have some nice moves as well, but Ashante Adonis by far has the best animations in this pack. So remember when I said the Steiner brothers are like 90 overalls? Well, yeah, they play like it. I was getting destroyed on legend difficulty going against the Steiner brothers. I barely got out with my life. And yo, I'm pretty nice on the sticks on this game, and I barely made it out. I don't know how a lot of people are gonna beat the Steiner brothers if you're trying to challenge yourself. It could be that I was just playing as hit row and you know they're like 70 something overalls, but I just feel like the Steiner brothers are going to give a lot of people some trouble. And shout out to the patch that added some more free moves as well. All in all, if I was to give this DLC a star rating, including if you download the playable B-Fab, I will give it 3 stars. So that's about average. Now, does it have some good? Oh yes, most definitely. The animations that come with these superstars are really cool and you can use them on your creative superstars. But the superstars themselves, are they just like top notch? Like, oh my God, I must have them. No, not really. You can do without this. But if you have the season pass, it's definitely a noteworthy addition so far. And I think a lot of the DLCs are going to be noteworthy additions if you ask me. It definitely helps the in-game roster more than it hurts it, especially if your tag team divisions are lacking, whether you're doing a classic or a modern universe mode. But enough of me talking. Let me know what you guys think down below. Otherwise, I'll talk to your ugly sexy face later. If you guys want to see the patch notes or you want to check out one of my other videos, go ahead and hit one of these rectangles up above. Otherwise, I'll talk to your ugly sex face later. This has been your President Q. Hit that subscribe and I'm out. Peace.